I'm Parry Aftab. I'm Executive Director of Wired Safety, which is the world's first internet safety charity, and I'm the Managing Director of Wired Trust, which is a best practices consulting firm. So as you're doing your planning, this is what you want your app, this is what you want your network to do, this is all the rest of it. Figure out what it takes to really get there, and then build it into the beginning. You're not collecting things, you're giving choices where choices are necessary. You're putting your warnings and your disclosures where they need to be so people aren't clicking all over the place. It's really building that in at the bottom floor so that everything is tagged the way it's supposed to.
My name is Mat Honan, and I'm the Bureau Chief for BuzzFeed News in San Francisco.
I do hope it's different. I think one of the positive things that came out of the Snowden revelations is it's made people start talking about encryption and taking encryption seriously and understand why you might want to have your data encrypted.
And Privacy by Design had been created by Dr. Ann Cavoukian, who was at that time the Commissioner of Privacy and Information in Ontario, Canada. And she came up with a framework that would help all companies and policymakers look at privacy and recognize that it should be proactive, not reactive, and embedded within everything we do. So it has to be the first thing we're thinking about, not a last-minute overlay.
People should be building apps, services, devices that are thinking about privacy from the get-go, that are taking that into account at a foundational level so that they're not having to react to privacy problems later.
So we think we need to collect everything. You need to collect the important stuff. It has to be targeted, it has to be precise, it has to be focused. Not everything, what they need, and that just means you have to think a little harder. We need to recognize the privacy and best practices, security, compliance, all of the things that are important for the coders and engineers to know when they're building technology that's going to last, that's going to do no harm, and that will do what it is we expect them to do. So I fully expect IEEE to be getting a lot more into the policy area and the social areas than they have previously, and I think they're a very good place to do that. IEEE is advancing technology for the welfare of humanity.